Let us take a look at bottom rope belaying. The first thing we need to do is orientate the belay device correctly. We're looking for the dead rope to come from the bottom of the belay device and the live rope, the climber's rope, to come from the top of the belay device. So we're looking for the toothed part of the belay device to face the ground. We take a bight of rope and feed it through our belay device, in through the carabiner that's connecting the belay device to the harness, making sure to screw up the gate. Taking a closer look, we want the dead end of the rope to come from this side of the belay device held by the brake hand, belay device orientated in this position, and the live rope will come away from us from the top of the belay device. Take our HMS carabiner. We want the back bar or the spine of the carabiner facing towards our brake hand and the gate facing away. Clip in through the belay cable, clip in through the harness belay loop, and now the belay device is orientated correctly for bottom rope belay. We take our bight of rope, feed it in the side of our brake hand, feed it in through the carabiner, making sure to close the gate. The belay device is now correctly orientated. In this instance, my left hand is on the live rope, the climber's side of the rope, and my right hand is on the dead rope. Looking at the two primary positions in bottom rope belaying, we have the braking position with the brake hand on the dead rope by our hip, and we have the open position. We are only ever going into this open position when we are feeding rope through the belay device and should only ever be in that position for a split second. Going back into the brake position. We are only ever coming out of this brake position when we are feeding rope through the belay device. If we break belaying down into its component parts, we have the feeding of the rope through the belay device. The guide hand feeds the rope. The brake hand pulls the rope in this open position. The brake hand then goes into the braking position. The guide hand comes across onto the dead rope. Once firmly on the dead rope, the brake hand then slides up to meet the guide hand, and the guide hand goes back onto the live rope. If we look at that again, the guide hand feeds the rope through as simultaneously the brake hand pulls the rope. The brake hand goes back to the braking position. The guide hand comes to assist on the dead rope. Once firmly on the dead rope, the brake hand slides up to meet the guide hand, and the guide hand goes back to the live rope. It is important when learning to belay to begin slow, understand each individual component of belaying, put them together smoothly and efficiently. The art of comfortable and good belaying comes from starting slowly and building up. If you're climbing with a partner that's climbing too quick, ask them to slow down, as this will inhibit your learning curve.